Hello again. Welcome back to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. I am an energy alchemist, sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. Good morning. It's morning here. As a matter of fact, I am just drinking my coffee. So, cheers. I just wanted to say hello because it has been a couple of days since I made a video, and as you know, I just kind of got the nudge to come on and say hi, see what maybe messages spirit team might have for us, and drinking water. Remember, infused, blessed water. Hydration is so very important on all levels. So, well, I don't know what I got today. I've had very odd dreams, but I think that's because I did a little bit of going down the rabbit hole, just a little bit of the news, and it, whatever. But the cool thing with that was that I'm in more of a place of neutrality and almost amusement as I read or watch the videos or whatever, and being able to discern, to kind of go, well, that's a lie, or there might be truth to that one, or yeah, it doesn't ring true to me. Same thing with, as I listen to other videos, predictive ones, I go, maybe yes, maybe no, I'm just going to hold. And that's something that comes up is expectations. I always remember that fear analogy, FEAR, false expectations appearing real. Expectations, kind of a double-edged sword, aren't they? We have been taught forever, or at least on this spiritual awakening path, of expect miracles, expect to be treated such a way. And on the one hand, I think that's a really powerful statement, because what we believe, what we focus on, we create. Okay, so what's coming in is, however, many times our expectations are actually ego-driven. So we experience disappointment when those expectations don't manifest, or those expectations are not met. So I guess the thing would be, I was listening to Mel Lawson, and the whole message was about expectations and perhaps focusing on potential, that they are not the same thing. Potential is a divine, is your soul, is what is innately, I believe, what we already possess. That is our potential. Expectation is the human element that we place on it. When we have an expectation, it almost becomes, then it's a goal. It's an attempt to control the outcome. And that is something that just sets us up for failure, Why this is coming in, I'm not really sure, but it is. So, So be honest. we're doing the work. We're doing the soul searching. We are doing the awakening the shadow into the light and integrating the shadow aspects of ourselves, all the shadow aspects that have been triggered through the chaos that is going on all around us. It is triggering different aspects in ourselves. Some of them are our shadow aspects. So, I don't know where I was going with that one. It just left me. But we must still do the inner work. And to do the inner work without expectation that anyone outside of us is going to recognize that we've done the work, or that anyone else is going to do the work on themselves, or that simply because the manner in which I'm doing my work, my inner work, not to expect that someone else is going to do the work the same way, or that they're even going to do the work. And without judgment, but to not be disappointed. Or when disappointment comes up, just see what expectation did I place on that, and bring in forgiveness and compassion for yourself and others. Because simply, because we are raising our vibration, and there may be a bit of there's this kind of I want to say spiritual celebration. We're raising our vibration. We are going to create this amazing future, this amazing earth, and blah 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 blah. That could be really ego. That could be very human, and to not be devastated or disappointed if that vision that you're holding isn't the reality that is created, because there is a divine program, plan that is happening. Ours is very limited in its scope. But trust that what is developing, or what that is created, is going to be even greater than what we can possibly expect, possibly visualize. Does that mean stop visualizing and manifest that? No. But just let go of the expectation. Let go of the need for it to be the way you believe it should be. I mean, we do this in relationships. We do this in the world or whatever. The expectation, well, if you loved me, you'd do this, or whatever. When we're trying to place a judgment on someone's behavior, we do not control anyone else. The only thing we can control is our response, is ourself, is the working on ourself. Let everyone else, give everyone else the dignity of their own process, Many people are going to be waking up to the lies, to the betrayals, to the manipulations that they have allowed in their lives, that they believed. As they wake up, it's an extremely painful process. Perhaps think back in any times in your life when you have felt betrayed, or when you I have numerous times in my life where, whether it was a group I was with or a relationship that I was in, where I gave away my power. And that hurt, that sinking feeling, that devastation that occurs when that little ding light bulb starts going on that says, whoa, whew, this was not what I expected it to be. This is totally different than what I was gaslighting myself or what I was believing was playing out. I put on such filters that I was viewing things from a different point. And it's a shock. And it's grieving. It's fear. There's anger. There's all sorts of emotions that come up when you start waking up. When you've been in a cult-like situation or a controlling relationship, whatever that situation may be, it's a painful process. I guess I'm saying this because remember compassion. If you yourself are waking up to something, and I do believe we all are, and we will still probably all be jolted awake even further. You're kind of sassy today. Says, well, that's what being woke is you've awakened to something higher. Oh, okay. We cannot persist at that level. We're always evolving, and so that means we have to let go. We have to let go of what no longer serves us, what no longer serves our spiritual divine growth, as our ascension process. I do get, based on my dream last night, even, I'm not going to go into it because it was just kind of a mishmash, but what I took from it, and it was not frightening in any way, it was just an awe of, oh my goodness, oh, so much coming to light, so many expectations, even in my dream, the false realities that I believed, and to realize there was just so much manipulation and cover up and all that, but yet there was a bright resolution as it all came to light, as all the puzzle pieces were falling together to create the freedom. I don't know what puzzle pieces are going to start falling together. I don't know what is going to erupt. I can't even claim to know that, or if there will be, but my sense is that really, really big energies are happening, and that we are gaining our freedom, that we are any film that has been left that we have not been seeing clearly, or if we've been seeing through those rose-colored glasses, and everything is light and love and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be ripped away, and we will have clarity, and it may not be comfortable. So it's super, super important that we bring in forgiveness for ourselves and others. And remember, we forgive others not for their sake, but for ours, so that we don't carry that burden, so that we don't carry that anger, that grief, that betrayal with us. So when we carry it, we weigh ourselves down and we dampen our light. So we can forgive others for our sake. Selfish? Maybe, not really. Because when we forgive, we release them and we release ourselves to be the highest and greatest light that we can be. So bring in tons of forgiveness and compassion. Because when we start waking up to the falsities that are around us, we can go, that, oh man, how could I have believed that? Well, we did the best we could with the information we had. And those of us with very loving and giving hearts, we give people and situations the benefit of the doubt until we don't. And sometimes it has to be painfully clear. So forgiveness and compassion, and then an abundance of love to fill your heart. And remember to get back there, the back of your heart, because that's where we hold a lot of the past hurts, the past griefs, the past betrayals that are now surfacing for us to heal and release. So forgiveness, compassion, love, stillness, which will lead to clarity. And then be thankful as that veil has lifted, because you're going to start seeing things really clear, and they're going to be sparkly. And you'll start seeing truth. Truth. Remember, we revoke that which is of distortion or distraction or falsehood. Do not allow that to permeate your sovereign space, and speak only love and truth. It takes great courage to see the truth, especially in this society that is completely manipulated by false expectations, by false realities. That's those are movies. That's social media. That's television. That's everything that we have been surrounded with that has told us how to be, how to act, how to look, how to think. Those are dissolving. And what keeps coming in is the beauty is, as that dissolves, then our creativity will rise again. And that's where the arts come in, our creative expression, where theater and movies, not the propaganda movies, but the movies that will assist us to enlighten, to keep moving us in the direction, like Avatar, probably Matrix too. Those have snippets of truth, contact, all of that. I do believe there are certain directors, certain producers who have that divine spark, and they have created masterpieces that have dropped little seeds of, this is what reality is. Some are ready for it, some are not. But there's going to be more of that, and an influx of the arts and the creativity and the singing and the dancing. We will need that. And it will assist us in creating what the new earth is. It sparks joy. What else? Goodness. Did not expect all this, and not quite sure if we're done yet and ready to move to the an oracle card or not. But just to repeat, be grounded. Always stay grounded. Drop in the roots from the base of your feet, from the base of your spine, into the center, the magnetic core of the earth. Bring in that cosmic gold. Let it just, cleanse all the way down and anchor into the earth. And then combine the two energies, Mother Earth, cosmic gold, and let them just flow throughout, up and down your spine, up and out, fountaining out all around you. Remember to let it go all the way through every energy circuit, flowing through your chakras to cleanse them, to balance and stabilize them. Bringing yourself into the present moment, and bringing yourself into the present moment by coming into the center of your head, the place of compassion, of neutrality, where you can be a sacred observer. Staying hydrated, taking care of yourself, nurturing, getting outside, be with nature. Nature's not going to lie to you, you know? And trust yourself. Trust your guidance. Get still enough to receive the guidance. And your body. Educate yourself on how your body responds to truth and how it responds to falseness, so that you become your own lie detector. Because again, we need these skills. Use these, use your discernment. Okay, kind of circling back to, the words that were coming in is prepare for the ride. Don't be frightened, because you have your sovereignty. But please do invoke compassion and love and forgiveness. Forgive them, for they know not what they were doing. That's not a place of better than judgment, anything like that. That's a place of all of us are doing the best that we know how to do with the information that we have, with where we are on our journey. Everyone. So have kindness and compassion, particularly for yourself, and especially for those who are just now waking up and experiencing the pain of it's a painful birth. It's a painful awakening that ultimately will free them. But the birthing process can be very, very painful. So show compassion. Doesn't mean you condone the action, but it does mean that you invoke that divine spark in yourself that recognizes the divine spark in others. That's the namaste. That is the namaste of the God in me sees the God in you. And make that your practice. Is that going to be easy? No, because we are so conditioned to be in an us versus them, a split, light, dark, good, evil, all that, the separation. That's the old lower vibration energy. Raise above that and invoke your presence, your divine presence, so that you can see the light in all beings and hold space hold space for the new. Yes, by all means, have a vision, but don't be attached to the outcome. Don't be attached to that expectation, because that's ego. And limiting, because we don't know what our true potential is. So become still and ask. Ask your spirit team, ask your higher self, ask your guardian angels, the archangels, the spirit team around you, the galactic, the celestial being. Ask for guidance. Scan and know how that guidance feels to you. And if it resonates, then follow it. If it doesn't, then hold. But discern for yourself and hold compassion and extreme love and joy. Please remember to play, to enjoy. Do not let this world suck you dry. Bring yourself joy. Sing, dance, play, whatever that might look like to you. All right. For entertainment, spiritual, inspirational purposes, let me go ahead. And I already see Starseed Oracles wants to talk to us. So, this is Rebecca Campbell, Starseed Oracle. And please be gentle with yourself. So we ask for the guidance from the highest of highs, that only love may speak through me, and only truth may enter for the highest and greatest good. And if you think of it, like, subscribe, share. And if you're watching this today on Wednesday and you're in the Kansas City area, you can still go to www.inspirepilateskc.com, and I'm doing a sound bath there tonight. So every Wednesday evening, 6:30 to 7:30, and then on Saturdays from 12 to 12:50. At inspirepilateskc.com. And then next week I get to do chakra dance at theenergywithinkc.com. I'm excited. So that will be next Thursday morning. Let's see, who's speaking to us? Oh, two of them. These are just really, these are really profound. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Yeah, there is this sense that hurry up. We've, let everything, let the truths come out. We're running out of time. No, we're not. Everything is in its own perfect divine timing. That's again our very human selves, our very the ego, whatever, trying to control the outcome and the timing of it. Everything is in divine timing, not our own timing. And this is also having to do with contact. Trust the timing. Our galactic brothers and sisters, they're here, yes, but open contact will occur in the perfect timing, when the vibration is high enough, when more of the collective is ready. Otherwise, open contact would create panic. Trust Time is not running out. That's very, what was very soothing, what was coming in was Mother Earth is a healing. The time on Mother Earth is not running out. Mother Earth is evolving. She is erupting. She is balancing. And as we've all experienced, the different weather events, the nature events, that's all part of Mother Earth regaining her balance and releasing the toxicity, releasing the war energy, the hatreds, the pollution. She's releasing it and coming back into balance. And as we continue to ascend, so does she. And trust. Golly, I love that image. And this goes hand in hand with the other one, which was wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. Yeah. We are very much in the place of wait, of stillness. Trust in the universe. Trust in your divine. Trust your higher self. Things are happening behind the scenes on the energy levels, spiritual levels, things that we are not privy to. Go with the flow. Stay open to the possibilities, to the potential. Trust. All will be revealed, and it will be exposed in its perfect timing. But there's no need to attempt to rush it. That's just our humanness, our impatience. When you feel the impatience, when you feel like, oh, just come on back into your place of peace and of calm and of centeredness, of groundedness. Come into the place of now and know that we are being divinely guided. And every spark matters. Every light matters. So go be that light walker, that way shower, the spark of divine that maybe will help light someone else up. Not by necessarily doing anything, but just by being. Be your beautiful, loving, compassionate self. Fill yourself up with the light. Keep imagining, as the sun's rays, filling your heart with gold. Filling yourself up with the gold, bringing in the protection, and just simply by being a light, a loving entity, you are a way shower, and you will spark love in others. Remember, love, forgiveness, compassion, healing, and joy. So much joy and laughter. Do the things that take care of you. And hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Ground, ground, ground. Remember, morning, noon, night, take time out to clear your energy field, to get present, to appreciate, to feel the gratitude and the love. Take those times every day to find what you are grateful for and state it out loud. Make a gratitude list, but come back to yourself. come back to the present, because your presence is powerful. All right, I think that'll do it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. Much love. I'm sure I'll do another one probably tomorrow or the next day. Whenever Spirit gives me the nudge, I will be here. Remember to breathe. Remember those deep breaths that will bring you into the present moment and into your body. Much love. Blessings be, and remember, the God in me sees the God in you. Namaste.